Um, we're gonna see what comes out. Just um, because I can. I'm doing this one because I can. Like, why you saying that? Because I can. Why are you saying it? Why you calling me out? Because I can. Why would you say that? Because I can. It's true. It's true. Right? Or because it's true. Right? How could you say that? Because it's true. Now do a reading on yourself. Something is like, now do a reading on yourself. Okay? Do a reading on yourself and check about yourself. Make sure you checking on yourself, okay, tarot readers. Make sure you checking in your energy, you checking your collective, you cleaning yourself. Make sure you cleaning yourself. Make sure you're praying every day so that you don't have a moment where you have to get checked by God. So I'm getting, you can't check me. I'm checking you. Okay? Or check yourself before you wreck yourself. Mama. That's what I'm getting. Mama. So, or little mama. This will be like little mama. Not you ain't. I'm big mama. You little mama. So I'm getting. You know who I am, but you know who you are too. So let's act accordingly. Okay. Something repeats. It repeats. It's like a repetitive cycle happening, but it's also giving me, you've been stuck in a cycle all your life. Whoever this could be a message for a broken individual. You've been stuck in your life for a very long time. You have been stuck at a standstill for a very long time, and it's because of what you've been doing in your past, who you've been fooling with in your past, what kind of money you've made in your past. Somebody could be a trick or used to be a trick, or when things get hard, you don't mind opening up your legs for a couple dollars. Okay? And the thing about when you, and this could be a tarot reader, we could be talking about a tarot reader. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups is leading the reading. So whatever I'm saying is the truth. And it's nothing, it's full of information. And you could be getting a new emotional beginning just by you being clean. You know, the world is over, right? Just by you getting this spiritual cleaning, which is sometimes it's to listen to stuff. Listen to what someone else has to say. And just know your place is what I'm getting. Know your place. And sometimes you don't mean to do things. Sometimes you don't mean to get obsessed over other people, their storylines, what's going on with them. But if you do happen to get obsessed over somebody and you watching them all of the time, right? And the people that are watching you are watching them too. Somehow you can end up getting caught up in an anomaly where you don't know what you're talking about or who you're talking about, but you know who you're talking about, and it's weird that you're even talking about them, right? I hope this message finds you. But the sad part is that sometimes the way that things are set up, it really be set up to destroy what could have been a great possibility or a beautiful possibility, right? So this is like losing an opportunity, but I'm gonna bless you, right? I'm still gonna bless you. Like I may not be welcome in this group. I'm gonna bless you though. I may not be welcome around, or I may not want you around me or want to work with you ever, right? But I want to share this message with you. Okay, you need a cleaning, okay? You need a spiritual cleaning from a babalawo. You need some birds to clean. You need to be cleaned by a babalawo, okay? With some of the things you've done in your past. Somebody going straight to hell, gasoline draws ain't nothing. You reading tarot don't mean that you're not going straight to hell. Remember, guys, it's a gift. God will take it from you. You can learn how to read cards, and then you get at a standstill where you ain't gonna be able to get no higher than whatever you're doing. That's why it's important that you know your place, right? And you lock in on who you are. You are sent here to help. You lock in on your few the souls that you're supposed to save, and understand that you could be put in a position where you're something like you're like it's not a guardian angel, but you would be like a you know how you have the underground railroad and you have to stop at this house and this house and this house before you get to, but the guardian angel is the person who got you out initially. That's what I'm getting. Like someone you're a stop post by on someone's journey, and someone has to have a message for you. Okay. Some people don't know how spirituality really truly works. When you're reading them spirits and you planning them spirits and you having them spirits, you saying I hear or I feel and I see, and it's like, well, let's first understand that there's levels to seeing, feeling, and hearing. Okay. So this message must be, this collective, it must be tarot readers. That's what I'm talking about. I must be talking to a tarot reader. Okay. I'll make sure I'll put that in the description or the title, that a tarot reader needed a word. okay, from the ancestors, okay, because you may hear your ancestor, but somebody else can hear every ancestor and your ancestors and her ancestors, and so you have to be careful with whatever you're doing. You have to be really careful when you're dealing with them spirits, even when you're listening to tarot readers, right? Clean yourself. Clean yourself. Even if you're reading a lot of messages from a tarot reader, clean yourself. Everybody's not using tarot to channel messages. Some people have it. They got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't dropped another card yet. Somebody just got it. They don't need the tarot cards, right? Maybe you one of those people that don't need the tarot cards, but somehow you haven't been able to channel this energy or go to your next level because of you being in a standstill, right? Don't be one of those people that you are so engulfed in someone else's life you can't grow. Okay? Don't stop your forward movement by being like I said, being into somebody's business a little too much, and you all in their business. And it's like doing readings on someone, and you know you're doing readings on this person, and maybe you don't expect the messages to come out like that, but sometimes you got to be direct, right? Sometimes you have to be direct and change people's lives, right? Sometimes being just completely direct is going to help you understand and help you see things a different way and help you find something else to do, another outlet maybe even. It could be just you're watching this tarot reader too much, okay? Or this tarot reader is watching me too much. It could be something like that, okay? But let's see what we have out here. We'll display. I mean, I don't. This is an audio, but I'll tell y'all what cards I got out here in case this tarot reader finds this message, okay? I hope this message finds you. So we have the World, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. So the message that this is like giving a message to somebody, but you don't know it's about you. Whatever you say that's direct, or whatever someone is saying that's direct, it's about you. Whatever message that you got early is coming back full circle, where they're going to be very direct, but they're going to bless you. I'm going to bless you so you can know how to work with these spirits. And you need to clean yourself. You need a glass of water at your house. Okay, you need to go find a cross, whether it's wooden or metal. You need to order that and put a glass of water up, okay? Put a glass of water up and put it in there and clean that glass of water and make sure them spirits got something to drink, because I'm getting your spirits are thirsty. That's why that's why somebody else's spirits are at your house talking for you, or you're reading someone else due to the fact that you don't have nothing to talk about because your spirit's so thirsty. So make sure you're feeding your spirits. Put them a little creme brulee or something like that. Something. Maybe you got different kind of ancestors from the back in the day, African ancestors. But moving right along, this is just a collective message. So like I said, it's for a tarot reader. Clearly it's for a tarot reader. Or it's for someone who watches too much tarot. So you can know how to clean yourself and how to honor your ancestors in one way or another. Make sure you're doing something to honor them ancestors, because your gift is, you have a gift that is locked, access denied, and you won't be able to. This is like the angels coming down to let you know, hey, you're going to be doing this for another 16 years, okay? You're not going to go anywhere. This gift won't be able to grow. You won't be able to see the things that reader over there sees. Stop watching that reader over there. Focus on your cards. Focus on your spirituality. Make sure that it's not just because you think you can do it. Just because I think I'm good, I'm going to just do it. No, you need to connect with your ancestors or put them cards down, okay? Same thing for you guys. You need to make sure that the people you are reading, get you a personal reader from your spiritualists. Make sure the people that you are reading, that you are watching, have a relationship with their ancestors, okay? It goes both ways. So, and I don't particularly watch readers anymore. I used to do that when I was going through a rough time, but I realized that was toxic. I realized there was a reader that was honestly reading my whole life in her collective, and it was just like, bitch, do you know me? You watching my Instagram? What is going on, right? And sometimes it feels like that, like, is they talking directly to me? But there are certain things that it'll let a person know, hey, you reading me, and you need to clean yourself, okay? You just need to clean yourself, okay? And start over, all right? Same thing for reverse. Hey, you talking directly to me, and if you know that this person don't know you and they're not your personal reader, and they talking directly to you, you need to connect with that reader, okay? So make sure you understand the difference. It just depends, right? Moving right along though, somebody could be paying someone to secure something, secure a seat. This would be regretting whatever you paid somebody to secure this bag, you know, betting on something, paying someone for something, and you try to make a comeback from this situation, what you were being paid to do. You're trying to make a comeback or whatever, and this is being so sorry because you go back to this business, you come back to this business. This business, it surrounds you, your friends, your family, where everyone that you know in the community was doing this too, you know. So it's like, why am I getting called out? Well, maybe you're special. Maybe tough love works. Tough love works, you know. Maybe you're special. That's what I'm getting. Why am I getting picked on? Everybody's doing it. Or that's what I feel like about everybody. I'm watching, especially her over there. That's what I'm getting. Okay, and then I see a purple stone, amethyst rose. Okay, or a purple pink amethyst rose, you know, where you are clearly too engulfed in someone else's life. You need to move on with your life. You need to, this is not a show. It's not a puppet mastering show. Separate yourself from this spirit that is having the most fun with controlling everyone, irritating everyone's demons. Where you need to deal with your demons, right? That's what you need to be doing. Deal with the fact that you're still doing it, and find a center so that you're not doing it anymore. Find your center, okay? Chakra healing, sound bath can help you. It can cleanse you. Read the Bible. Whatever it is that you're into, do it to get that spiritual cleaning. Reading tarot is not a spiritual cleaning, okay? This is inviting spirits to be all over you, talk to you, whisper you, make your head itch, be all over you, right? So when you're done with those things, you have to make sure that somewhere down the line you're cleaning yourself. And I guess that's the biggest message here, is you need to clean yourself, okay? Same thing for me, right? After this message, knowing that a tarot reader is in my energy this much, that I have to give a collective message straight to you to let you know that there's a word for you. I'm gonna clean myself, baby. I don't give a fuck if it was 2 eggs that I gotta clean myself with. I'm gonna clean myself and crack it on the ground and release your energy back to you, right? Some people want to hold on. They want to keepsake your energy. I just, I don't know about, I don't know. You know, yes, the fuck you do know. You know better. All right? You don't have to be in regret. We're moving forward. Okay? Someone could feel very betrayed by this high priestess, or they feel betrayed by you. This is the high priestess, okay? So the high priestess wouldn't be the tarot reader, is what I'm getting. You wouldn't be the tarot reader. The Page of Pentacles is the tarot reader, right? Come on, where my readers at? That's the tarot reader. High priestess is someone who is highly spiritual. You don't fuck with the high priestess, and you don't get in the high priestess energy, okay? When a person has ascended to that level, you just stay out their business. That's what you do with a high priestess. You either get a reading from that high priestess, you get a word from that high priestess, you get a channeled message from that high priestess. You don't get too caught up in their life where you feel like the roles switch, where you can't help me. I am here to help you. Know your place, right? So someone is like Mary, okay? This is like Mary, how Mary, the mother of Jesus, was, okay? She read tarot. She was very highly spiritual. She told him, my baby's coming. My baby's coming, okay? He's coming, okay? She ain't knowing. Okay, I'm getting like back in the day, Mary ain't no time, present, past, present, and future messages. We wasn't that complex. You got a message, you wrote it down, you put it in the book, you write the book. You write in the book, you know? So something has something to do with that, okay? Where you're betraying someone that's highly spiritual, or was meant to be your godmother. Okay, something doesn't work out, but it's a blessing to know how to move forward. And remember, I told y'all, God always have a way of spinning the block on those ones whose hearts have changed. When you really change yourself, when you really change your ways, when you don't. This is like, I'm gonna tell y'all, I hadn't been wearing any clothes that you could ever see my shape in at all. I was working out and doing all kind of stuff to get my body back to how I wanted it to, and I hadn't wore anything to show my shape. So when I finally did, someone said to me, well, you damn sure look like you gaining weight, you know, and they knew that I had been working out too. So I had caught them kind of looking at my shape from the front too, like my waist area, and I caught their eyes there a few times. So I said, okay, so you know, I hope that's with love that you're looking at me, you know. I hope that's with love that you're looking. I keep catching you looking at my waist, because baby, this waist I'm gonna snatch this silhouette, right? I'm gonna snatch it. I'm gonna work hard on my abs, or I'm gonna work hard on my waist. I'm gonna work hard on my my stomach area, Especially when you see this ass is getting fat, right? Okay, so sometimes people don't take things with love. They take it with scrutiny. Okay, or some things are not supposed to be taken with love. It need to be taken the way that you take it. It's going to be taken the way that they take it. All right, it's meant to be. All right, it's all meant to be. So moving right along, this earth sign man could be looking real like, look, and there goes the tarot reader. Hey, and there goes the tarot reader. Y'all know I don't play. Come through. Where you at beneath me? Let me show y'all. Don't play with me. Let me show y'all this message. Okay, this is the cards I'm using. The swords, high priestess, don't play with the high priestess, right? Don't play with the high priestess, okay? Then you got this man right here. He looking or he watching, but he could be a tarot reader too. But you're the tarot reader. You are beneath the high priestess. You look up to me, right? You look up to me is what I'm getting. You look up to the high priestess. You don't have the right to do what you've been doing or y'all been doing or working with this man who I said you connected to somebody that is keeping you at a standstill. Can I get a witness? Somebody tell the tarot reader to put them cards down until you are separated from this individual. Put your cards down, okay? You would need to go through a year of cleanings, spiritual awakening. You would need to put your cards down in order to get your ascension, because when you finally pick them back up, you would feel it's gonna be something about it, baby. You need 365 days with no tarot readings. That is what the spirits are saying to you, young lady, young man. Okay, this could also be a young man. I'm also hearing the name Zayad. Okay, this could be like an occult reader. I know Zayad. I saw him too, but I want to be that voice for you guys, because you guys know that I don't give a fuck, right? I'm here. I know my rank. I know where I'm at in life. I know where I'm at on the totem pole, all right? So I like to make sure that I'm delivering these messages fair. So there goes the Hierophant now. The Hierophant is coming out to let us know it's fair what I'm saying. This is a word from the Lord. This is the Hierophant. We're religious, right? This has something to do with religious, and it's crazy because in a certain reading, I saw someone say that somebody could feel some kind of way because it's religious. It's a religious situation going on. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel so hurt because, or you feel some kind of way because it really hurts you or really bothers you, or it really changes your life, that God is speaking to you through me, right? I wish I had a witness. I wish I had my Bible or my Bible app. But definitely I want to help you in the now, right? Because whoever this other man is, this earth sign man is, it's fair for this to happen this way. Don't be used by anyone. Don't be used by anyone. Don't be used for a couple dollars. Do not trick or sell your body anymore. Try to be celibate. Try. If you're not married, try. If you have a person and they're not equally yoked with you, they're not going to be able to hold out. You ain't going to be able to do it together, right? But you need to try. And if you have a person and it's hard to go without sex because you have a whole person, you have a man, and you really know that you're equally yoked with your man, if you do a reading on yourself, like I said at the beginning of this reading, that you're supposed to stay with that person, right? I'm hearing like once every 90 days, right? Every quarter of the year or something. Okay, that's fair. Or every third of the year. After 90 days, you can have sex. Then once, bitch, that's that. And then you need to clean your body, your soul, your spirit, because someone has been putting you in someone's energy. They have been using you as a fucking puppet, and you do not deserve to be puppet mastered, and you don't deserve anything less than the best. So because of that, you need to go through a spiritual awakening. You have to go to your next level, your ascension process. And in order for you to get that done, you have to get out of this, whatever this business is that you're being paid to do readings on certain people, stay in their lives, where when a certain celebrity come to your page, they feel like that message is for them. Stop that. Stop allowing these people to do this to you. Don't let these people use you, okay? Don't be used by anybody but God, okay? Moving right along, okay? So this has something to do with this community. This is speaking to this community of tarot readers, all right? A community of people that didn't know that this is what's happening to you, your collective, your people that's watching you. They're lost. You don't want to have people watching your stuff and they're lost. No, you need a message for everyone, right? Like this message is for someone specific, a community of tarot readers, right? So I'm going to make sure that I put that on the description, right? and it's not going to confuse someone that, no, they don't read, right? However, if I bust out my oracle messages, maybe that's what you need to do. But put the tarot down, bust out some of them oracle messages and give people a message that's for them. Ask spirits to guide your message where it has a past, present, and future message, where it has some, you can offer people salvation through your readings. You can offer people true guidance through your readings. And you don't have to be one of those people that's around here leading people right to hell, bitch, okay? Well, all you doing is leading them to a goddamn mental home. All you're doing is leading them to a mental home because they don't know what you're talking about, and you know what you're talking about, right? So what I would say is kind of, and this is me just giving you an idea, because I was going to do that. I was going to make sure that, like, my main collective, once I got settled in my life, I wanted to make sure my main collective that I was using, like, mostly oracle, maybe pull one tarot at the end, you know, you heard it here first. But I did want to do something like that so I can make sure that these messages are giving you guys hope, making sure you got faith in the situations, knowing that them spirits are coming to help you, your ancestors are there with you, that God still got your back. And that's what we are here for. We are here to guide people, save people through the way that we have our gifts. Just like pastors, just like preachers, just like every other person who have spiritual gifts. What you don't want to do is say, fuck my collective right now because I'm focused on you. But you got people that report to you. You have people that are looking for you. You have people that God have assigned to you to get your messages, right? So it's very, very important for you to do what you're supposed to do when you are a tarot reader, not an oracle reader. We know the oracle readers ain't really Tuesdays and Thursdays. I said Wednesdays. Maybe it's Tuesdays and Wednesdays that they know how to read, right? But you know, oracle is just their helpful messages, right? But when you're on a tarot reading level anyways, and you bust out them oracle messages, you're gonna get a real message. And you need to work with your gift in a different way so that you don't be used in a negative way by whoever this person is that's just looking at you to take messages from this person over here, a politician, a president, or this person, where you're being used, okay? You are being used. Don't let nobody use you but God. Because when God do it, it's going to be for the glory of all of the people that love the Lord, and you too. It's going to be for your highest path. You don't have to worry about falling short, falling off. All you're going to do is grow when God is in the mix. Remember, God doesn't dwell in confusion, so that's why this message is coming very direct. Just so we clear. Now, someone could be saying something and this makes someone actually want, this is like, I want to be proud of you. I used to be proud of you. This could be your ancestor coming in. I used to be proud of you. On the day you picked up your deck, I was proud of you. I was proud that you wasn't afraid to grow your gift. I was proud to watch your videos. This could be your collective. I used to be happy. I used to know you got a word for me. I used to know you was going to prepare me in some way. Where that message may seem like it's just for me, but it's for everybody. Somehow you got caught up in this illusion. Get out of the illusion. Clean yourself. Separate yourself from whatever you're watching. That is continuing to, where this spirit is able to continue to work on you, or this person is able to still pull your strings. Don't take the money. Don't take the bait. Don't eat the food. Don't drink the water. Do something that's best for you. Do something for yourself. Right? Change it up. Change it up. That's all. That's all the ancestors are asking you to do. Change up your algorithm. Change up what you look at every day. Change up this story that you're following. Change up this friend that you have. The ancestors not asking much for them to circle back and say, hey, well, I see you took my advice, daughter. Okay, so you took the advice. Great. You're ready. Versus, so bitch, you think that you're gonna not do what your ancestors told? Your ancestors used me, okay, a high priestess, to tell you what's going on, and you're gonna keep going the way that you are going? You are disobedient. You will not grow in life. You will be, I heard Funky Dineva said something, and it kind of rubbed me the wrong way, because it's like, what? If God came down and told you that I wasn't gonna bless you no more, why would you not want me to bless you no more? Why would you be okay with that, right? And it's like, bitch, the Lord ain't gonna come and tell you that. The Lord gonna say, hey, I'm adding you to this Baal sacrifice in 3 years, so enjoy your last 3 years, okay? Or the Lord gonna say, I'm about to put this cancer back in your ass, so that your ass can understand that it ain't gonna be that easy to get rid of what I'm doing to you. You're gonna humble yourself, right? And it's just like I said, the message, how you say it, who you say it to, who receives the message. You gotta be careful what you say out your mouth, especially when you're speaking on God, baby. Don't speak on God that way, right? Don't tell me that if I came down bitch, that you wouldn't give a fuck if I said I wasn't gonna bless you again. Because, bitch, I'm not gonna tell you that. I'm gonna take every last thing you got, baby, and put you in a Job path. If it was me, you would walk a Job path, right? Which is it's a thing, right? So it's important to make sure that you watch your mouth and watch it. Like, hey, let me reshuffle these cards. I feel like I'm talking about somebody specific. I don't want to be doing that. Let me reshuffle these cards. And pray. Dear Heavenly Father, dear Heavenly Mama, please help me guide this message so that it can reach the nations, reach the masses, not just reach one person. It's not just one person. I want this to be for the entire collective. Ask Spirit to help you and guide you, right? And like I said, just how God can circle back around to save you, God will circle back around to finish you. So don't get caught up in this bullshit with these people, okay? Now, where is this tarot reader or a group of tarot readers at that we're talking about at this time? We want to make sure we put this out there for y'all to understand why you don't sell your soul for a couple dollars. All right, you know who you are. So this is speaking on. This could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius man who can see, who can be seen for doing this the most. Okay, someone could be, I'm getting a gay tarot reader guy. Okay, this could be a gay man, a gay tarot reader man, but you don't have to be. You could be someone who also speak with authority when you speak, right? Well, words don't really get to you often, but it's the way the message comes out that lets you know, hey, this ain't a message you want to play with, because I got your whole spiritual court over here, and they like, hey, I know your route to work. We know how you go to work. We know when you go to the store. We know when you get your nails done at. We will crash your motherfucking car if you don't listen to this word from the Lord. So it's something about it where the angels come down for us too. They'll come down hard on us too. And it has happened to me where I have been put in a situation too where I had to go through a spiritual ascension, spiritual journey, and it don't always end as fast as you want it to, right? You want it to go 6 months, but it go 2 years. You want it to be 6 months, but it's a year, right? And you can do it. That's what I'm getting. You can do it. This is looking at this family. This man could be looking at this family or looking at someone or seeing someone who is a part of their family. Like I said, this could be a son of Yemayah. Okay, this could be a fire sign, man or woman that is looking at this, and I'm just getting, I receive this. I receive this message. I receive this message is what I'm getting, and I will no longer pay people to do this. You know, this could be people with money. I would no longer pay you to do this. I would no longer pay him to do this. I would no longer pay you to do this or you to do that. And it's because you realize what is going on. You're giving away your power. Okay, the person that is able to do this, the person that I'm talking to is a higher level reader. This is somebody that's at the top, right? That's paying little baby readers to do things. Where it's like, that's why you ain't got your gift, bitch. That's why your ass can't get answers. Clear messages. You're using people. All right, stop using them. It's time to take your power back too. It's time to take your gift back. And this is for everybody that has been into these kind of things where you're paying readers to do readings on other people. You're giving away your powers, your magic. You're telling them to say this prayer before you do it. You're doing all these things, but you don't know that you're giving your power away. All right, so I hope y'all receive this with love. Y'all know how them spirits work. They don't play, right? They don't play, especially when you playing in that spiritual realms, and you talking to spirits, and you got spirits talking through readings, and these cards is a spiritual tool. Don't ever get it twisted.